Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
This event is the Back to School Backpack Drive, sponsored by JP Morgan Chase, our partner in our community schools model. And what community schools is really an activity for kids after school that we put enrichment programs, social service programs, academic programs, recreation programs in the school. In this district, it's for 150 middle school kids, and all really tracking toward the goal of advancing the high school graduation rate in this district, preparing kids, good starts, making sure we've got nutrition programs in, making sure we're helping parents in any way we can to make sure that these kids in this district succeed like in all other districts. JP Morgan is the founding partner of community schools. They are the funder of the activity. They've made an incredible investment in this district over this time period. They've probably given more than $800,000 in a 4-year time period to just Westbury School District alone. We know we're struggling. A lot of working parents, a lot of school supplies cost $70 per kid. A lot of families don't have $70 per kid to go to the store and get everything that's needed. So we got to be about supporting that.
A lot of people have lost their jobs, so it isn't like the kids, are poor or anything of that nature. It's the fact that the times are bad and it's a struggle to make ends meet along with the kids going back to school. I am a father of 4, so I can understand the plight that these parents have with the backpacks and giving the supplies necessary. It is expensive, so anything we can do to help, we try to help, and it's part of our mission at JP Morgan Chase.
There are different times of the year when kids need additional support, and we try to make sure that we show up at those times. Though our dollars flow regularly throughout the year, it's important for us to do things like this at the beginning of the year or perhaps at the beginning of the second semester. It's wonderful to see kids having the ability to see employees from the bank in action, working, helping, and supporting some of the projects that we feel are important in the Long Island community.
There's about 250 children that were helped today, and these between the backpacks and the supplies that are in there average $70 to $80. And if you have multiple children coming to school, this is a great expense, and a lot of people in this community have limited income and they won't be able to provide appropriately for their children. So at least their children now are on par with everyone else, and they have the same equitable start in starting class. I just think it's phenomenal that this could be done. We count on the businesses throughout the communities to give back to the community, and this is the best example of a way how a large business like JP Morgan Chase could help these children realize their potential.
We have currently over 950 students enrolled at our middle school, and over 80% have free or reduced lunch. My goal for our students is always academic achievement and social and emotional support, that we're here to educate the whole child. The kids were chosen, they were down in the auditorium and had really no idea why they were there. When I first spoke to them about the program, the excitement, also realizing how important today was.
If you need one, you take it. If you know somebody that needs one, you take it and give it to them. You are being chosen as ambassadors. Ambassadors to help out each other. If you know somebody at your house of worship, you know somebody in this school building, it's your job to find them, be a guardian angel in these next few days.
I empowered our students today that had a book bag to please seek somebody out that can use it, not only in our school but in our community. I had one student ask for 3 extra book bags. On their way home, she knows 3 children that could really use that book bag and supplies within that could really help them.
Maybe a good 35 to 40% of students become unprepared, and that's just being modest. A lot of people go through a lot of hardships, and sometimes they wait for the school supply list, and then they try to go get it, or maybe the money is not there right there in the beginning of the month. So a lot of kids, the first month of school, where it's very crucial to get on a good start, don't have the right supplies to get them to the right position. They're always going to be behind the 8 ball because they're always unprepared, So by having these supplies here and giving them a little bit of something to work with, I have the ability for them to get back on track, and try to get a little bit better ahead of the 8 ball. Try to get them to where they should be, which is academic excellence.
They love the fact that the backpacks are filled with goodies for school, and it has a personalized card from those who pack the bag, so they can actually send them a little letter back to those people who pack the bags for them. So it's a give and take.
To see them receive those bags was something that was very powerful to me.